Welcome into the 10th annual Catwalk for a Cause event. I am Kaitlyn, Vincie, and my co-host Regan Smith will be joining you guys all night long for the red carpet coverage here. And I have two very special guests joining me right at the top of the show, appropriately so. Martin Truex Jr., Sherry Pollux. As I mentioned, guys, 10th annual Catwalk for a Cause. But for the people who are watching who might not be familiar with it, kind of explain what we're going to see tonight, what the event entails.
Yeah, I mean, this is our 10-year anniversary, so it's just amazing that we've made it this far and that it's gotten this big over the years. I don't think we ever dreamed it was going to be this big. So we're so honored to be here tonight and to have not only 9 new Catwalk Heroes with us, but we have 19 alumni that came back to be a part of the show tonight and the finale. So we're really excited for that. Right now we're just doing a cocktail hour, and there's a silent auction. They can get a little bite to eat and enjoy the night and mingle, and then we take them into the hangar 2 because we're in an airplane hangar, which is really cool.
That's right.
Yes, so we go into hangar 2, and then we start the fashion show, which is amazing. We have a lot of NASCAR drivers here tonight that are going to walk with our Catwalk Heroes, which are kids that are either currently in treatment or are just now in remission. Most of the kids we have this year are in treatment, and some of them aren't feeling well, but we're hoping that tonight we're going to, they're going to have a lot of strength, and we're going to help them pull through, and it's going to be a great show, and then we're going to throw a big after party afterwards with our friend Cole Swindell, so we're looking forward to that.
You mentioned the beginning. It started back in 2009. You had about 50 people attend. You raised a lot of money, but last year you raised over $750,000. Martin, what has it been like for you kind of seeing the support, not only of your fellow competitors, but really the entire industry comes together for this night?
Yeah, for sure. It's been an incredible process for us, for our foundation, for everybody that works for us, all of our staff. We look at all the people that have come back year after year after year, and the amount of money that they've given to the cause and given to our foundation, and just the impact that it's made and the things we've been able to do with that money. I think we've put to work over $4 million since we've started this, and that might be wrong. It might be 5. I'm not sure if you want to correct me, but it's been a lot of money that we've been able to raise and put into action. We've got 2 big projects going on right now with Novant that we've been working on. An integrative clinic, which Sherry's super passionate about in Charlotte, as well as a pediatric emergency unit right in Huntersville, which is, let's face it, it's where all our friends and family in this area have a place now to take their kids.
Yeah.
Right.
So, I mean, we've been able to do some amazing things since we started our foundation. I'm blown away every single year by this event, the work she does and our staff. They put it together, and it just blows your mind. And they say this year is going to be the most
biggest
awesome show you've ever seen. So I'm really excited about it, and I'm just really, really thankful for everybody that's helped us get to to this point.
The 10-year anniversary. Hard to believe, right? That it's been 10 years, and it has had such an evolution over the years.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Yeah, I mean, we started it, and we had 50 people, and we, we raised $7,000. So to think that it's gotten this big, and this year there'll be 650 people here, and 700 under roof tonight, and that we hopefully have the potential to raise up to $1 million, which is our goal. Eventually, if it's not this year, we're hoping in the next year or 2, but to think it would get this big is just very humbling, and we're so honored to be able to give back to the community and help kids nationwide. We're just now starting to go outside of the Charlotte area, which has been incredible for us, and every year we see the kids and we don't think it can get any better, but I swear this year the kids are just amazing. We're so excited for the finale. I have some surprises up my sleeve that I haven't even told Martin about for the finale.
All right, I like this.
I'm really, really excited about that, and I'm excited for everybody in here to see it. It's just been incredible.
And tell me about the children you guys are walking with tonight.
I'm walking with Mackenzie. I just took my bracelet off because it didn't quite match my outfit tonight, but I've been wearing her bracelet since she gave it to me at Painting with Pizza when we first met her. She's 3 years old. She's battling a rare form of brain cancer that's also terminal. And you know what? She lights up the room everywhere she goes. She's amazing. She's happy. She's kind. She's just an incredible little girl that has no idea that she has a fatal brain tumor. And you know what? It's incredible to see the way her parents handle it, and to see how happy she is. And I'm so honored to walk the runway with her tonight. I can't wait.
Yeah, all the kids are special. We have a great group, as Sherry said. We had our rehearsal last night, and probably the most, I wouldn't want to say fun group, but least nervous group I guess we've ever had. They're all just going down the runway, strutting their stuff, having fun. 2 of the girls, Sherry's girl and another girl, are already best friends.
Besties. They become
that's
besties.
awesome.
They met at the pizza party a few weeks ago, and they became best friends, so they go everywhere together. But just excitement. It's really cool to see the kids, and the fact that they're looking forward to it is really fun for us, because we get nervous that, are they going to be nervous? Are they going to have fun?
Right.
Should we do it different? Could we do something better to help them, be more comfortable or enjoy themselves more? But it seems like they're all enjoying themselves so far, and that's really the best part of it, because they're going through a tough time. A lot of them, as Sherry said, and hopefully for tonight they'll just be able to forget about that, go have some fun.
Absolutely.
See the crowd, that the crowd is here for them. That's why everybody comes here, is because of those kids. So it's pretty amazing, and hopefully they'll enjoy it.
Well, and it's cool, too, because Martin's little boy, Dylan, is a huge race fan.
Huge race fan.
A Martin fan, I'm assuming.
Of course. He showed up last night for rehearsal, decked out in his 19 apparel. And his family, they're huge race fans, and they are so humbled and honored to be part of a community that supports pediatric cancer awareness. So it's been really cool for Martin to get to know him and spend some time with him, too. And every time he sees Martin, last night he looked down at his T-shirt, and he was like, it's you.
Oh, my gosh.
Like, he just kept staring at him. Like, he was just in awe of him. So it's really neat to see how they look up to him, too.
Yeah, and obviously the children look up to both of you, but how are they an inspiration to you? Because you obviously have a very personal connection to them from battling your own illness.
Yeah, we talked about that last night with some of the parents. They were like, how different is it for you that now that you can relate to them, and now what they've been through and what they've gone through and how tough chemotherapy is. And that for me is I hate to say it's really cool, but it kind of is, because it's just amazing to be able to have that connection with them and sit down and look at them and say, I was bald like you too, and I have been through chemotherapy too, and I know what it feels like to not feel good, and I know how tough it is, and I know how hard it is on a family. So I know I know when it hits your home, it's just different. So
That's
to be able to sit down and have that connection with them is really special. I hate that it's that kind of connection, but I also love that this is where God wants me to be, and that this is my passion, and that I'm able to do it. So it's pretty incredible.
Well, thank you guys so much for all that you do for all these families. It's a very admirable thing that you guys have been doing, and I encourage everybody to donate. You can visit martintruexjrfoundation.org to place your donation. Thank you guys. You both enjoy the evening. I'm going to send it over to my co-host, Regan Smith. Who have you found on the red carpet?
All right, Kaitlyn, more people rolling in on the red carpet here. I'm telling you, everybody looks wonderful tonight. I tracked down Clint Boyer. Clint, I'm not going to lie, I was trying to track you down because I actually wanted to talk to Laura, not you. Is that good, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, how you doing?
I was trying to track you down because I wanted Laura. And I got to tell you something. The plane.
There went Laura.
Squirrel.
Laura just left me right there.
Is that the first time that's happened?
Found a rich guy in here. There's a lot of rich guys in here.
There's a lot of money.
Yes.
We need you to help with the silent auction.
And I'm telling you, if you're in the charitable business, this is the place you need to be. Call it star power, call it just good people, man. That's what I love about our industry, our sport, the people within it. It's always all about the people. And Sherry and Martin have always done such a great job with this Catwalk for a Cause. You don't even look for the invite because it's already you're going. Like, you just ask hey, when is that thing? Why?
This is one it's on the calendar. Everybody knows the Wednesday before the All-Star race. Don't book anything.
Definitely don't book anything, and make sure you're there. And man, I'm telling you, like, we are such selfish people, right? We're race car drivers.
We're supposed to be selfish.
But these kids, I mean, you want to talk about pulling on your heartstrings. These kids is what it's all about. It's their night. I don't like getting dressed up in this penguin
You
suit.
clean up nice, though.
But there's only two things you'll ever do that for. A child, charity work with kids, and a banquet to get that check at the end of the year. Those are the two things. I didn't even wear something like this for a wedding. So that, I'm telling you, that is how high it has to get in a penguin suit.
Okay, so you'll do this for the check at the banquet,
Children.
and children and the check at the banquet.
Children
but I'm
and
going to tie these together right now. Okay. So I can tell you, you mentioned all the rich guys that are here. I've seen a lot of the checks that you get at the banquet. So what have you spotted any items that you're going to bid on tonight? Did you look online before you got here?
Well, I think, anytime you have this kind of clientele, it's an opportunity. So this is an opportunity to raise a lot of money for a great cause, a lot of awareness, and change a lot of people's lives. Really is.
You didn't answer me. I want to bid on something. I don't want to bid against you, though.
Listen to me, Linda.
All right, go.
The items in there are second to none, and that's why we're all here. I mean, you see all these people excited to be here. I'm telling you, there's Paul Menard.
Have you ever seen him cleaned up like that?
Talking about a rich, that guy's rich. He is rich. But you know, the auction items, unbelievable. I mean, you got everything from Martin's. He had a really cool display with all of his, and as a racer against me, like, I don't like that, but it's super cool. All 8 of his wins in his championship car, all die cast, all in a big case. Cole Swindell's playing tonight. Good.
Did you say all 8 of his wins?
I think it was 8 wins.
He's got a lot more than 8 wins now.
Yeah.
He had 8 wins in 1 year, I think.
Yeah, no, it was from that year.
Oh,
That's
from
what I'm
that year.
saying.
Gotcha.
Come on, get it. It's in a case. The championship.
I'm
year.
supposed to be the pro here.
Yeah, you're the one making fun of me. Well, apparently a squirrel run by. But the auction items are awesome. The the event is awesome. I'm proud to be a part of this. I am proud of our peers, Martin and Sherry. Everybody's known Sherry for a long time. When she come up with this idea, this was something that we all, usually when people, I guess like myself, come up with an idea, everybody's like, yeah, I don't know about that. When she come up with this, everybody's like, yes, hell yes. That is a great idea. This is going to be a great cause. It's going to raise a lot of money, and it's going to make a difference in people's lives, and that is the difference. The difference they've made in these kids' lives. When you see these kids, we all have kids now. Regan, you and I both do. We have, my boy that we're with, Andrew, he's 4 years old.
It puts it in perspective for you. In a completely different way.
That's my kid standing there, and then all of a sudden, once you're a parent, you don't think about it's not just the kid, it's the siblings. Now you start thinking about mom and dad and everything, all the difference that this is going to make in all of their lives. But to see the smile on that one kid's face, in our I guess for our night and our sake, Andrew, when we walk down there and see that smile with him, that's all the difference in the world. Everybody always asks, how the hell do you walk down that red carpet and see all those people and not freak out? It's easy because I'm focused on him. I'm working for him. I'm here for him. I'm here to put a smile on his face, and that's why I'm here. You don't even see anybody else. I just make a fool out of myself, but if that puts a smile on that kid's face, that's what it's all about.
There we go. We know Clint can make a fool out of himself. You can leave. We're going to let you go track your wife down. It was a subtle little dig. Before we let you go, though, I got to tell you, I saw your wife walk by, and how is the club? Hit Clint outkicked this coverage club, Kaitlyn. He's got to go track her down before somebody else does.
Yeah, Regan, you never really know with Clint Boyer. The good news is I found another Monster Energy Cup Series driver, Kyle Larson. This event, obviously, is such a great event to be a part of. And tell me about just kind of meeting the child you're going to be walking with and what that was like.
Yesterday was the first day I got to meet Ava, our little girl. She's 3 years old, and she's got a ton of energy. It's so funny to see, and that's what I'm blown away by, with these children that, they're sick, but they've got more energy and are happier about life than, we might be at times. So just glad to be out here. This is a great event that Martin and Sherry put on. This is actually my first time here. So just seeing all the people that are here, I'm blown away. The whole NASCAR community comes out for this event, so it's a really big deal.
And as a father of 2 children, does it kind of put into perspective once you met Ava, just sort of maybe what the family has kind of been through and put things in perspective?
Oh, for sure. I think, now being a father of 2 children, Owen's a year older than her. I've got a daughter that's, a year old now. So just seeing and thinking about what her and her family have to go through is incredible, and how tough they are, and how, like I said, how happy they still are. And you would never know that she might be sick. So I'm just glad that we get to come here tonight and honor those children and just have a good time. Everybody gets to dress up. I'm stiff right now because I'm not used to wearing a tux. But,
not a fire suit,
Yeah. But it's a great event, so I'm glad I could be here.
Well, thank you so much for your time. We certainly appreciate it. Enjoy your evening. I'm going to check in back with my co-host and Regan Smith.
All right, Kaitlyn, we are out here, and it's the red carpet. Everybody's showing up right now. It's getting very busy out here. Joey and Brittany Logano. Joey looking great as always. Brittany, he looks great. You look absolutely beautiful. What I guess since it's a red, thank you. I guess since it's a red carpet, I got to ask, what are you wearing?
Dillard's Special, man.
I love
That's
it.
what I'm wearing. I don't even know what it is, but hey, it looked pretty, and I was like, yep, it fits. Great.
That is perfect. Joey, a great event here, and every year it's more and more fun. I know you're walking this year. How special is this event?
Yeah, it's all about the kids, and that's probably the coolest thing that Martin and Sherry do is that they give you the time to spend with some of the kids. They do an art kind of night, they have the rehearsal nights, and then they have the actual fun night that you see tonight where you're walking down and the kids get to be, in the limelight, and they have so much fun, and it's, not just the little girl we're walking with, but you see everybody in there. We're all just having fun, joking around, and we go down there and you're loose, and nobody knows what to do. We're not models. I sure don't look like one, I know that. So we have a lot of fun just kind of.
I can't disagree with you on that.
Oh, thank you, yeah, thank you. I can't believe you didn't ask what I was wearing.
I didn't care, but what are you wearing?
Well, she told me to.
That's perfect. Okay, give us a little bit a lot of folks watching are not going to be in here tonight. They're not going to know what your moves on the runway are. So is there any moves planned maybe? We won't let anybody else watch right now. It'll be the first time they see it.
Well, we were actually sending some text messages back and forth with Ruby, who we're walking with tonight, and we were practicing moves, sending videos, and then she had a few moves she wanted us to do as well. So, we're probably not going to.
Go ahead and show it. Go ahead and show us. Let's see it.
You got to wait, okay? You don't just any performer doesn't just give the whole thing away. You got to wait for the performance.
Brittany, does he actually have any moves? That's what I want to know.
Crazy moves. Yes, they're great. Just wait.
You're just sucking up right now. He's the one that's supposed to be sucking up to you. That's not how this is supposed to work.
I'm a little scared. I don't even know the moves right now. I'm like, wait, we got moves? I don't know.
We're just basically going to shake our butts. That's kind of how this is going to work.
There we go. The Loganos are going to shake their butts tonight. It's a lot of fun here right now. Kaitlyn, it's getting very, very busy. This is going to be a fun night. Are you guys off to maybe get a couple beverages, cocktails, adult drinks, something like that?
You might have to.
I can.
It helps you spend the money here.
I can tell it does help to spend the money. I can tell you this. I got to walk also tonight. I've already had one, so you're a lap down. So hurry up.
Okay. All right.
All right. Thanks, guys. Back to you, Kaitlyn.
Thank you, Regan. Well, I've caught up with another Monster Energy Cup Series driver, Ryan Blaney, coming to the Catwalk for a Cause for the very first time. But you've already met the person you're going to be walking with, Mason. How was that? Just kind of getting to know him.
Yeah, well, it's nice to be here, first of all. And,
Yeah.
Really, really great cause. I just walked in the door about 2 minutes ago, and I'm over here doing interviews. Go figure. But
we don't let you take a break,
yeah,
you know?
no, I don't want to get rusty. But, no, a cool cause. It's I got to meet Mason and his family a couple weeks ago, and so that was great. And then I got to meet him see them last night again when we did kind of dress rehearsal stuff. And now I can't wait to find them tonight and see them and walk with Mason and things like that. And they're going to come to the All-Star race this weekend too. So we're pumped up for that. But a great cause that Martin and Sherry put on here. Really, really nice that they decided to ask me to be a part of it this year. I've known about it for 2 or 3 years, but I've never been just because I've been afraid to ask to come. I've always wanted to come, but a great cause. Like I said, it all benefits children, and how can you say no to that? So it should be a fun night, and hopefully everyone has a good time.
Yeah, we're here in Charlotte for the next 2 weeks, but how nice is it to kind of still be able to do these types of events, because it's a little more laid back while we're here in Charlotte for race weeks.
It is. Yeah, it is. Like you said, nice to be home for a couple weeks. But, we're up here in Statesville and doing a great event, which is really close to everybody. So kind of everyone comes here and shows support. And, yeah, it's just a very laid-back night with a good cause attached to it, a great cause attached to it, to be honest with you. And hopefully we'll raise a bunch of money. But, yeah, it's just nice to be home for a couple weeks and be able to come out to this.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. Hope you have fun with Mason.
Right.
Also, guys, continue to give some donations to this great cause by visiting the Martin Truex Jr. Foundation.org. Keep those donations coming. Right now, we're going to take a look at some highlights from past year's event at Catwalk for a Cause.